Welcome back to Elden Ring. Before I head to explore the area that I believe is going to lead us inside the capital city, Leyndell, I wanted to take care of two things. So the first loose end was the Redmane painting, and I've been looking for this for quite a while. I believe the problem is that we were looking for an area to descend to way over to the south. But I noticed that below, not only there are a couple of, well, maybe they're not showing now, not only there are a couple of messages on the branch, but there is also what appears to be an inactive golem, one of these colossal constructs. I have the feeling it's going to essentially come to life or become active when we descend down there. And you can definitely see Redmane Castle in the distance. I think the angle is perfect, honestly. If we can reach the area below and the painting is not there, I'm out of ideas. Because I went through the entire part of the Dragonbarrow that could be a location, a possible location. And this is the only thing I've come up with. There are definitely a couple of messages. Okay, this is good. Only one way forward. Okay, but now what? Oh, we need to move down. Not a big fan of platforming, but sometimes you just have to go along. Okay, that's even better. Somewhat easier, especially with Torrent. Okay, we took a bit of damage. I can definitely see the golem. It's not active. There are other players running around here, so this is definitely a place you can visit. There's something behind it. A rune arc. Okay, but where could that painting be? Okay. I don't remember that. Why am I taking all this damage? I don't think it has a weak spot. Especially not... I better... This one's gonna break. Maybe this is the wrong weapon for this. Hold on. They're using magic too. This one is a bit special. But is the painting not here? Should be somewhere around here, right? You can see these ruins. You can definitely see Redmane Castle. Yeah, this is probably going to take a... No, the painter is there. Okay. The Ash of War, the Rain of Arrows. And of course he's going to pull the halberd towards him. Probably shouldn't fight on the edge. I don't think I can knock it down. It's casting the annoying spell again. Barely taking any damage. This will probably take a while. He has reach. I should probably try to heal. We're out of healing. Hold on. Should definitely try to go back to the point of grace. I'm not sure if we should attempt to kill the golem. They lost sight of us. I'm gonna say this is a good thing. We should probably be using a blunt weapon too. As much as I like the halberd, it's not what we want here. Maybe the brick hammer. But we do not have enough equipped load to work with. 57 out of 81. Okay, now we can do it. We got an interesting Ash of War. We're gonna test it. I'm going to assume it's going to imbue your arrows with gravitational powers. Something similar to what Radan was using. So this is definitely... Okay, let's leave a mark here. The next area I want to visit is Jarberg. Seeing all these jars in the Oriza side tomb reminded me that we haven't talked to... Well, the only jar that we can talk to for quite a while. Other than Alexander, that is. She was sitting... Yeah, I can see her.
Oh, hello again, cuz. Have you heard? A new potentate's come to the village. I think he said his name was Dialos. He seems a little down in the dumps, but his hands, as smooth as silk.
The Alice of House Hoslow. That's right, he was no longer listed at the Volcano Manor. I have no idea why he would come here, though. Or how he would even discover this place.
I don't know. I'm a little disappointed, actually. Even though good Sir Dialos has a wonderful suit of armor, he says he isn't a warrior. And since he's a coward, he won't be fighting anymore. His smooth and silky hands feel nice when he pats us. But I wish we had a potentate big and strong like you. Dialos's smooth and silky hands feel nice when he pats us. But I wish we had a potentate big and strong like you.
So from hunting other Tarnist as a member of the Volcano Manor to doing what exactly here? Can't even see where he is. Oh, he's in there. I think he's hurt.
Well, aren't you full of beans? No wonder you're covered in muck. Oh, my friend, it's been far too long. I have to say you caught me at a rather low point. But as you see, I've put all that behind me. Left the Volcano Manor, forging my own path now, making my own choices. Even a fool like me can look after some simple jars. Do you pity me? Well, don't. I feel like for the first time in my life, I'm on the straight and narrow. A fool I may be, but I can look after some simple jars. Do you pity me? Well, don't. I feel like for the first time in my life, I'm on the straight and narrow.
I'm not gonna comment anything. So, Jarbaron is unfortunately disappointed. We cannot mention Alexander at all. Feels strange, honestly.
Dialos's smooth and silky hands feel nice when he pats us. But I wish we had a potentate big and strong like you.
I wonder. Maybe there is some event with Iron Fist Alexander before we can essentially communicate it to Jarbaron, because he did mention him. I expected her to be eager to learn some news. Potentate Dialos. It's an honest living. But I believe this covers it. I can go back to the Dragonbarrow, try to fight the golem. Let's give it one more try. And ironically, it is much tougher than even... Have I been down there? There's a bear. I don't remember this path. Is this the area with the boulders past Lenser Eyes? No, hold on. There's definitely something here. I never... That is a cave entrance. So where does this lead then? Yeah, now I remember. So we completely missed it. This is the path that leads to the Dragonbarrow Fork if you take the low road. You can go to the minor air tree and follow that path. What's going on in here? The Dragonbarrow cave. Should probably use a lantern. Was not expecting to have to run another dungeon, but we might as well. It's a rune bear. Let's go say hello. Tough as nails, too. Even a critical hit deals so little damage. I think this is the 4th time we staggered. This is the 6th time? Okay, this... I'm not sure about this cave, honestly. If everything is equally tough... Have I been here? Crystal Bud. Was not a dog. It's gonna be difficult to tell. Warming stones and golden runes. Something down there. So we came this way. Which means... Surprised there's a flower here. So what exactly can we discover? I feel like I essentially have enough moss. The bull goat's talisman. No, it's honestly just a dead end. So sunlight can actually reach this place. This is why there are all these flowers. That being said, what exactly did we loot? A talisman that increases poise. Depicts the horns of a bull goat. So these goats are associated with the stout and the mighty Tragoth that we mercilessly slaughtered. Not really sure how powerful this talisman is. I'm going to assume it's mostly for lighter builds. So that doesn't lead anywhere. How about... into some wolves. I honestly hope we don't have to fight another rune bear. Will take forever. Another golden rune and some beast bones. Beast blood. Could have jumped off. Guess there's a pair of enemies. Could be similar to the duelist. I remember there were some caves where we essentially did not have to go through a golden... the golden mist to fight the boss. Let me see. Yeah, there's these are the beastmen. So it's not a boss then. Can summon the follower. The other one is throwing these discs. I'm not sure what they are. Still alive. Okay. Okay, we fix that. I don't like the fact that these home in on us. No, this is not his stuff. They look hideous, though. I don't remember the one in Limgrave looking that ugly. Can finish it off with a powerful critical strike. This one was wearing a harness, honestly, with a Flame Drake talisman. So hold on, didn't we get the Dragonbarrow cave? What was the name? This is probably one of the first, the Groveside Cave, one of the first dungeons that you're going to explore. And we got the weaker version of this talisman that reduces fire damage. This one... Wait, this is a +2 version. Depicts a trio of ancient dragons. There are 3 upgrade levels. So we go from 25 to 40. Honestly, this is a pretty good find then. Only effective against fire damage, but one of the more common damage types. Also got 65,000 runes for this one. Can go back to the entrance. The bear is still alive. I feel there's something definitely bizarre going on here in the Dragonbarrow. Many fights are significantly tougher than essentially everything that we've seen. And that golem is going to be extremely annoying to deal with. Even the rune bear that we know that we can fight very effectively took what? 2 minutes to kill? I will go ahead and spend these runes before something horrible happens. 1 more point in dexterity. Can see a dragon, but I'm pretty confident that we explored that part. And at this point, I mean, the cave I didn't know about. We completely missed it, and that was my fault entirely. We have these catacombs where enemies were essentially taking almost 0 damage, just like the golem and the rune bear. And we also have the challenger. I mean, these colossal jar challenges. Yeah, I think we're gonna leave the Dragonbarrow. Maybe when we have enough death root. Well, a single piece is probably going to make it worth coming back here, saying hello to Gurrank. Can get some interesting spells. I never tried the Stone of Gurrank, but I don't think I have enough faith either. Not without the talisman. So I suppose that is it. Let's go back to the capital outskirts. Maybe to the side tomb, or... No, this is probably faster. So we do not have to run outside. I believe we clear the gravesite. Could have missed an item or two, but I don't want to spend any more time going over this somewhat expansive area. Speaking of items, there's one. Just a golden rune. We're going to ignore the skeletons. So these golems are gone. We've been below. I remember looting some great arrows from that corpse on the rock. Smithing stone 5. I do not remember that golem. We did 8,300 damage and it wasn't even half its health. Now we can finish it off. Honestly curious what the other magical golem in the Dragonbarrow is going to reward us for how tough that thing was. Tempted to go back, but I won't. Can see a path to the east. This is definitely accessible. Maybe not at this point, though. So there's a divine tower. That's probably a divine bridge. Yeah, that's a statue. Probably here to mark the entrance to these heroes' graves. And is that a tree sentinel with an axe? I think it is. That's a boss fight then. There's golden mist behind it. Okay. Yeah, there's even an effigy here. Wait, can I not? So now it's functional. Also a stake of Marika. Can't tell if that is a sword. No, it's... We'll find out soon enough. It's a team of nobles. I doubt there's gonna be another entrance to a dungeon this close to the tomb. There's something on the other side, though. The gravity stone fans. Can't see anything else down there. Have I been here before? Can see the rune bear in the distance. No, honestly, there's not much to see here. They probably were not going to interfere with this fight, but... Okay, that was the wrong key. Praise the Wrath. Wonder if they have any advice for us. Yeah, the advice is to bring a friend. Madness ahead. Is that an actual Millicent? Looking really pale. Does she have the prosthetic arm? She does. And that is a curved sword she's using. Alright. We can try to fight the boss. Can always summon Millicent. I do want to try using a shield, though. I have no idea what to expect. To use the axe. And just a normal shield will do. Oh, it's too heavy. This one is not. So who the Draconic tree Sentinel? Probably infused with dragon powers. Was I not blocking that? Something tells me we will not be able to parry here, but... Did that really break our guard? It did. Not really sure what hit us. So he has a very quick follow-up. There's a follow-up. Why am I getting hit by that? What just happened? And by the time you get to heal, already casting Fireball. I don't think we're gonna make it, but let's call Torrent. Can go back to the Point of Grace, which is honestly it's quite far. Seriously, can hit us from that range. If only we had some scarabs to kill, but we do not. Okay, that happens. Let's go back. Might have been some scarabs, but it doesn't matter. We can do the fight properly. Quote-unquote properly. There's an item here. 8 pieces of mushroom. We're probably trying to cook with them. You know what I'm gonna use? I want the talisman that increases the healing. Yeah, I think that's going to work. Much better than the stamina anyway. The regen is always welcome. But something I can definitely tell you is that these flasks do not heal enough. I don't believe it's a matter of upgrading them plus past 10. I'm not sure how many sacred tears we can find. I think that the base amount is unreasonably low, and this is why we have issues. That is Millicent's summon sign. So let's use some boiled crab. I'm gonna get some resistances. Can buff the weapon even though that barely helps here. Managed to get a stagger. Okay. Wish I had a bit more stamina. This is going much better. Even managed to avoid that one. And the second one. Seriously, what's the area of effect on that one? Many of these attacks are somewhat unreasonable. How did that... Need a bit more practice here. Can't block the lightning damage. But the weapon was not glowing. And now it is. One more hit, if they let us. $50,000 runes for the Draconic Sentinel. We got a Dragon Claw, Shield, and a Dragon Great Claw. Has to be a colossal weapon. It is. Weighs 16 units. Wielded by grotesque tree sentinels who yet serve the Earth Tree. Enwreathed with lightning, tears through the dragon's feeble descendants with ease. We can use it. Of course, it's going to be nowhere near as powerful in our hands. So no red lightning Ash of War. Was expecting something unique here, but we'll just have to make do. So this spear is something that I always wanted to use, even upgraded. I don't think we've used it. Maybe only once or twice. There is no point of grace here. So I guess we're free to enter. This is going to lead us to the inner walls. Let's find out. I'm sure nothing bad is going to happen. It's totally safe. So this is the capital rampart. I don't believe there is much to do here. We're going to press on. No, this is blocked. So instead of going up, let me see if there's anything hidden down there. No. Okay, there's not. We can pull it. If this leads inside the capital... Yeah, this is definitely going to be interesting. But since we do have a way forward and we have a point of grace, I think I'm going to end the episode here. Let me rest again. I want to make sure that I have more time to record in case we run into something interesting. And if this is indeed the entrance to the capital, I'm sure it's gonna take a long time to figure everything out. There's one thing we could do. We could teleport directly to the Divine Bridge. We used a waygate to get here from the Whipping Peninsula of all places. It was on the top of a tower. I'm pretty sure that that enormous lift, I mean, we saw that it was below, so we have to activate it from the other side. What about the waygate here, though? No, it's not active. Maybe it will become active at some point. So at least for now, there's no point coming to the Divine Bridge, which is fine. We have a way forward. Like the atmospheric music too. Thank you for watching though. I'll end the episode here and hopefully I'll see you in the next one where we can finally explore the royal capital. Right next to the air tree.